Okay, hey folks, I'm with Greg Edwards at Mid-America Flooring. How long ago did we start working together? About a year ago?
Yep, about a year and a half ago.
Yeah, and you're a new business, retail, but
Yep,
you've been doing installs for like Home Depot and Lowe's.
yep, for a long, long time.
So it's you and your brother, right?
Correct.
And then you decided to go ahead and get into the retail end. What made you decide to go retail?
But diversification and seeing a need for reducing some of the friction with clients and our just more business opportunities there. Being
Yeah.
have more control over the product.
Do you feel like you can give them a better product and better service overall if you were handling the retail?
100%. Yep.
But you're continuing, you guys still have a pretty busy operation
Correct.
when it comes to the doing wholesale install basically.
Yep.
And you're a subcontractor for Home Depot, right?
Lowe's.
Or Lowe's.
Yep.
So in that business is very busy. So you started this on top of that, and
Yep.
you haven't been able to give it 100%.
Correct.
But in doing so and starting this business, what made you decide to start? Because you started off with me, right? We
Yep.
didn't, yeah. So right from the get-go,
From the get-go, yeah.
you brought me in. What got you to do that instead of like trying it out first? And
I think I was consuming a lot of content and I had a million questions and it was uncharted territory for me and I wanted to try and make it easier to navigate. And I thought, what better way to go to an expert to help guide us and get us a kind of a springboard out of the gate. So we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. The investment will pay for itself. I was very skeptical in terms of what you throw out there, $1 million in 12 months, right? And everything, if you follow the processes and listen to you and do 75% of that, it's going to pay dividends.
what was
The
your first year out of the gate?
first full year in business will do almost $1 million.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's not easy to do. Most people get to about five, 600 maybe, and working hard in the first year. So, but if you do these processes right, and I always expect people to get to about 300,000 in the first 6 months, because you still got to build that foundation. This business does operate without you, right?
Yes. Yep. Fortunately.
Yeah.
Makes a difference. Your point with shooting the video and being on Facebook, that's paid huge dividends. I tell everybody that just go do it. Who cares? It'll take 10 takes before I put the video out there, but it's getting easier.
Yeah. The bad videos outperform no videos. So, yeah. And getting started, I mean, there's so many questions when it comes to first marketing. I mean, that's actually a lot more complicated than people think it's going to be.
Oh yeah, it's there's a lot that goes into it. There's so many nuances and so many places to go and the data and just understanding how your how things are functioning instead of just throwing money out the window and really trying to understand where you're getting your return on investment.
Yeah, and that's a huge learning curve, just saving you from spending money that you don't need to spend, that it's going to
And
be
still today, I still
ineffective.
wonder that every day. Am I spending the right amount of money? I keep continuing to evaluate that
Yeah.
and ask the same question 10 different times to see if I get the same answer or where if I'm on the right path.
And no matter how much experience you have and no matter how knowledgeable you are, I think the one of the hardest things for people to do is figuring out what to charge customers.
100%. Yeah. Even today, and I go back to some of your resources, your book. I have a dedicated salesperson estimator, and we review that all the time. The one of the things that really made it much easier to talk to customers about pricing was the all-inclusive pricing and being able to build a spreadsheet and know exactly just be able to throw out a price and not be scared of looking at the small amount of details and the nitty gritty of it, and knowing that you're covered and you're going to have a good decent margin or some room on it.
The person you hired, were they experienced flooring people or were they new?
Not at all. We just talked about that. He's 7 months in, and he is He wasn't even experienced in sales, and so part of that is getting him confident in being able to overcome objections
Yeah.
and just build rapport and have be relaxed with our customers.
Is he having fun?
He is, yeah, he's loving it. We're
It,
loving it.
it's a fun job, and I constantly say your job is not to give a price; it's to decorate and have fun with your customer. Price is a price.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah. And then your book is a resource. I just took chapter 4 and gave it to Max because we were talking about overcoming objections and being able to talk to the customer instead of being so technical. And so I was like, go reread this chapter.
Yeah. Do you know what your closing rate's been?
It's been probably it's been around 40%.
40%. That's what the new guy and then what's your margins been like?
We've been consistently about 38 to 42%. Honestly, wouldn't be where we're at without your content, the resources, and just overall interaction. It's been really good.
All right, good. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm glad that has. It's been fun working with you.